Layers can be thought of as a series of translucent sheets or acetate sheets that you can lay over a base plan. So mostly we draw the base plan, the boundaries and the house on the site in white text showing on a dark background, as you see here, but other entities we place on different layers. The Layer Manager tool is called up by clicking on this layer stack here, or on a toolbar item. That one's from the toolbar, or from the modify, sorry, it's not there, it's format layers. So I can click on layers and up pops this box. If I click over here on the toolbar, the same box comes up. What we've also got on the bottom left of the drawing is an abbreviated version of that very same box, and that is called up via view. So I'll turn that off for the moment because it's potentially confusing. We do use it for quickly turning layers on and off, as you'll see in a moment. But let's pop up the Layers Manager. The first thing you might notice is, as we move that up a little, is that some of the layers here, the names of the layers are in the second column here, and the status of those layers is shown in the column of the left. These depth points and dimension don't grayed out. There are in fact no objects on them. So we could select those two layers and then say, well, we'll delete them, and the next time we load the drawing, those layers will disappear. If we work further down the status column, the green tick says that whatever we place on the drawing now is going on an irrigation layer. If we wanted, say, to go to the set out layer, just double click on L set out and it now becomes the current layer. You'll see here a light bulb, so if we want to turn off whatever's on the set out layer, we say turn it off. There's a warning, do you want to keep the current layer on? We'll say yes. So nothing happens, of course. But if we made layer 0 current, we could turn off layer set out and layer vivaces and layer plant symbol. We're turning off all those layers, and whatever's on those layers will disappear. That'll happen instantly, and you'll see the effect. We can also lock any layer so that you can't place things on a locked layer or inadvertently move things on a layer. Any layer can have a color associated with it. So the dimension layer did have color 40 associated with it. One called Contour Massif, large contours, doesn't have anything on it, but it did have the color 92 associated with it. The line type associated with any layer also can be set, as can the line weight. So if we click here, we can choose any line weight we want, and we can make a layer printing or non-printing. Over on the right-hand side, we get a tally of what's on. There are 142 entities on this layer here, which is Fonda Plan, the basic plan. So if we take that layer off now and go OK, you'll see considerable change in this design. Notice how there's a couple of variations in the design here, and both are showing at the moment. So layers are a mechanism for being able to try out different design ideas and so on, and it takes a little getting used to as to how to manage the layers effectively. If we call up the layer box, one useful trick is to right click in this column on the left and say I want all layers on, turn the visibility of all layers on, and you can see that everything comes back. So managing layers becomes very, very important in the gCADPlus environment.